Being a millionaire is everyone's dream. That is why in today's video, we will be rounding up the top 7 kinds of income to give you tips on how to become rich. Starting with earned money, which is ranked first. Earned income is money obtained through employment or the completion of a project. This may include contract payments or earnings from your employment-related compensation. Additionally, it is the most typical source of revenue. Overall, earned money serves as the foundation for all self-made millionaires. These incomes provide them the push they require to explore additional sources of income that we will address later while still providing for their basic needs. Most millionaires are CEOs of numerous businesses, which doesn't necessarily mean they own the businesses. Instead, they're employed to perform those duties, much as an average person's income may come from their job or freelancing. Never forget that the phrase job refers to barely over broke, which means that the money you can make from them will just be enough to pay your bills and keep you afloat. There is a cap on how much you can earn from occupations since it depends on your capacity. For instance, because there's only 24 hours in a day, if you work 10 hours a day at a job paying $30 an hour, you can only make $300 every day. Do you understand how there's no possibility of working more than 24 hours daily and increasing your income? Because you can only accomplish so much in a day. This type of revenue is time and capacity constrained, making it impossible to grow your productivity as a single person. Additionally, the average tax rate on this form of income in the US is 40%, which means that nearly half of your money will be paid to the government. Yikes. Most people find comfort in their employment and salaries, which leads to a comfort zone that prevents them from reaching their full potential. Once a comfort zone is established, people stick to living off their wages and paying for anything over that amount with credit cards, which leads to further issues. Without making intelligent investments and acquiring other income sources we will discuss with you in a moment, it is practically impossible to become a billionaire based on your job payment. Second, revenue from profits. This is the money made when a product or service is sold for more than it costs to produce. This may apply to wholesale, retail, or product manufacturer levels of distribution. With the tools available online today, it's so simple to establish this kind of income that you might begin with a modest investment or a sizable sum of money, depending on the available cash. This kind of income necessitates the adoption of an entrepreneurial mindset. At first, it may take some time before you fully grasp everything, but with time, whether you choose to conduct your business physically or online, it will pay off. Profits as a source of income can significantly increase your revenue and quickly turn you into a millionaire. This is risky though. Making the incorrect decision can result in significant losses. To avoid this, thoroughly research the goods or services you want to market. Hire professionals to help you with the product development and marketing, and make sure money is managed appropriately. They claim that most enterprises fail during the first year of operation, particularly in the first year. Poor financial management, including apps or even hiring a qualified accountant or financial manager, is one of the leading causes of this. For many people, earned money and profit income are the only types of income they're aware of. Thus, you must have the financial resources to prevent this from happening to you. They frequently forget that they may tap into 5 additional potential income sources, so I hope you're taking notes. Now, let's move forward, shall we? For our third item, we have interest income. Now, this is not a typical source of income, but then again, millionaires aren't exactly plentiful. This type of income is derived via lending money for a bit of interest payment. This may be done by putting money away in the bank, by giving the government treasury bills, or it could be done by lending someone money. Something we don't really advise. It is one of the most reliable sources of income, but there is a catch, because the return rate is the lowest. The least appealing option has an interest rate ranging from 1 to 5%. But don't give up just yet though. This income source is excellent for passive income because it doesn't require your active participation in the investment. Most people have doubts about this source of income, but when you consider the force of compounding and the fact that you genuinely don't need to do anything, it turns out to be the least hazardous. It can quickly surpass the first 2 sources of revenue mentioned above. It's also one of the safest and least time-consuming ways to make money. For our fourth item, we have dividend income. This is one of the best revenue streams because it is passive and also turns the participant, i.e. you, into a shareholder of a firm. So, how does it work? Well, it's about to become pretty interesting. By the firm's policy, the company assigns your shares to you when you purchase them and grants you the title of a shareholder. You'll receive dividend payments either quarterly or annually, or sometimes monthly. A dividend is the percentage return on an investment in a company stock. The best news is that you might be able to pay no taxes on this money. How can you achieve that? Therefore, you can pay no taxes on your dividend income if your ordinary income is under $38,600 annually. However, if you earn more than $425,800 per year, your tax rate is roughly 20%, which is still significantly less than the tax on earned income, which also has one of the lowest tax rates. Even if it sounds excellent, investing wisely in blue-chip businesses will help you quickly make a lot of money because you will also benefit from the capital gains of the share price. This has to be among the best methods to bring in a sizable amount of money and become a millionaire or billionaire. However, let's first go through each stream to decide which one is the best for you. For number 5, we have rental income. This is the money made from renting out personal property. This might be a home, a business, a parking lot, or even an entire structure. Both commercial and residential properties may be rented. A few years ago, this kind of investment needed significant capital outlays. The only way to rent out a home or apartment for income back then was to own it. But today, people are earning millions of dollars by renting out their properties and then listing them on websites like Airbnb or Booking.com. While this can be only reproduced on residential properties, all you need is an agreement with the property owner. With more advancements occurring in this field, I think that will happen very soon. Other property kinds may be rented out to generate money. This is a fantastic technique to increase the number of zeros in your bank account. Capital gains are number 6. Compared to the other incomes in this list, this one is reasonably well-liked. It is the revenue produced due to an increase in the value of the owned assets. For instance, if you purchase shares at $100 each, and then sell those same shares a few months later for $120, your capital gains will be $20. Similarly, if you purchase a property for $400,000 and then sell it for $950,000 5 years later, your capital gains will be $450,000. Stocks and real estate are the best asset classes that generate capital gains frequently, but numerous other assets can generate this income for you. The most extraordinary thing about this source of income is comparatively low tax rates. Depending on the amount received in some circumstances, you may pay as little as 10 to 20% in taxes on income from this source. With this source of income, the tax might be as low as 0, allowing you to build your net worth while also paying the minimum amount of taxes required by law. I'm not sure what else would be an excellent method to get rich if this. Number 7. Royalty fees. The revenue source that best explains what passive income is all about is this one. Even after one's task is completed, one can still make money. You must develop an original idea, product, concept, or method that other people will pay to use to earn this kind of money. By allowing others to use your thoughts, they put in the effort and give you a little portion of their profits in exchange. For instance, based on how much his music is played today, an artist whose music is streamed on Spotify will receive royalties at the end of a specific period. Venture capitalists make a lot of money through this avenue. If you watch Shark Tank or other company pitching shows, you'll note that most agreements include a royalty fee on each good sold. Another illustration is franchising. For example, if you open a Subway franchise, you must provide royalties each year. Their marketing tactics, procedures, and logo are used by us. Publishers pay authors for each book that is sold. J.K. Rowling's revenues from the Harry Potter book series are another excellent illustration. She receives payment if her book characters are used in films or other media. However, this type of revenue is one of the most difficult to produce since you need to create something incredibly original and difficult to duplicate. A specific set of talents is required to build such assets, but the potential earnings are limitless once they are. And that completes our list for today's video. I hope that you were able to get something while watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more upcoming videos with valuable content like this one. See you!